This is March 22nd, 2013, and I'm sitting here with Sister Mary Irene Cecil. First question, what was your childhood like?
I grew up on a farm, not far from here, 2.5 miles. And because it was a farm, we depended on God. We were regular churchgoers. We prayed together. God was a part of our life and our family.
Did you know about the Ursuline sisters since your youth?
Yes. In fact, I had 4 aunts who were here. So we spent a lot of time in the summers, afternoons, visiting them. I remember sitting on the benches out front and running around playing while they were talking. And St. Alphonsus was our parish, so I was taught by them at St. Alphonsus and here in the academy. And interestingly enough, the year I was in the 3rd and 4th grade, we just had a 4-room building, and we didn't have enough room, so the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade came over here to a room. And it was very convenient for the girls in college because they could do student teaching easily with us. So that was an experience to have some of the sisters later on that I got to be sisters with as student teachers.
Do you remember any of their names? Which one?
Sister Anne Louise, Sister Mary Barbara.
Those are your student teachers?
Mm-hmm.
How did you come to discern a calling to become an Ursuline sister?
Well, one of my aunts was always talking to me about it, but I didn't want it. I didn't respond very much to her because it felt like she was nagging me. But then in high school, one sister said something to me once. One sister a teacher whom I loved dearly. And so that really impressed me because she didn't press me. She just mentioned it. Then during the high school senior retreat, that's when it was clenched in my mind. And after I graduated, I knew this is where I needed to be.
Nice. What was the community like when you entered?
It was I noticed the togetherness. They seemed happy to be there together. And they were close-knit, worked together and prayed together and played together. And I wanted to be a part of that. Mm-hmm.
And what was the process of formation like?
It was very enclosed, scheduled. We had a very scheduled life. Never left the campus unless we had to go to a doctor, which was rare. And couldn't even go out to the front campus. We were enclosed in the novitiate. We worked hard, and we worked together and prayed together and played together.
What are some of the missions you were assigned to?
Well, when I look at the list, most of my missions were small schools in Kentucky, one in Missouri. And then the only larger school I had was at Seven Holy Founders in Afton, Missouri. That was large. But I loved the first grade. I taught first grade most of the time and loved the little ones. For 3 years at Arlington, I taught kindergarten. And I really had fun those years because in those days we didn't have any state regulations for kindergarten because they were rare to have kindergarten. And so I already had taught first grade, so I knew what they needed to know. So I was relaxed with it, and they were relaxed, and we had fun, and they learned. And just recently I met one of my kindergarten students. We got a lot of non-Catholic students at Arlington because there was no public kindergarten. And this girl came to kindergarten, and she now is a Methodist minister. And she comes back and brings groups here. Comes back herself for weekends sometime. So it was really neat to connect with her after all this time.
Do any other of your missions stand out in your memory?
Well, worked at the Catholic Pastoral Center in Owensboro, and that was a good experience. Did a lot of things I didn't know I could do. And then I was minister to the sick at Our Lady of Lourdes Parish in Owensboro, and I really loved that, visiting the elderly and sick in their homes. So I liked the little ones and the elder ones.
Nice.